Hi folks, I am going to do a card using our Christmas Eve box goodies that lots of you have picked up. So I'm going to work just in green today. So I'm going to use a bit of mowed lawn and just pop some colour down with my brush. So I've cut this stamping card down and I'm going to be working on a 6x6 card blank. So just popping a bit of colour down on there. Then I'm just going to give a little bit of a spritz just to tone down some of that colour. And I've just got a dry baby wipe here, so I can just blot this off with a dry baby wipe, and it's going to give me some different tones then and give me a bleached effect in that background too. Let's go for, you can also kind of like spritz your hand and then flick your water on, maybe for some bigger bleached areas. It's just starting to lift there a bit more. So then I'm going to use my stencil, which is also from the Christmas Eve box. And I do have a few of these left in stock. I haven't got any of the stamps left, but those of you who have got these, this will give you a bit of inspiration for the stamps, or if you just want to get hold of the stencil. So we've got our Clover there. We'll bring that down into this corner too. So again, this is the same ink, it's the same oxide pad, mowed lawn. So you can see you're getting different shades. Even though we're using that same ink pad, we're getting different shades by either reacting it with water or just using it through the stencil. I'm going to see also if we can perhaps, if I just go on with the baby wipe here, we might just knock off some of that ink as well. Let's give it a little zhuzh there with the water. And there we go. So we've got a bit more ink coming off the stencil. Let me just blot that again. So it's just giving different textures, different shades. It's a little bit hard to see with the light on, but we've got some different shades there. Now on your stamp set, you have got the Clover. So we're going to bring this in now. And let's put it on here, and again I'm going to stay in green. This time I'm going to go for a VersaFine Clair to give me a crisper image, and this is a grass green ink pad, this one's called. So I'm going to ink that up, bring that in from the top right hand corner. So again, just staying in greens. And you'll find the VersaFine Clair is a very juicy ink pad, so you get some really nice crisp images coming over the top of what we have already done there in the background. So again, same ink pad, and we'll bring it into that bottom corner this time. So we're kind of working in threes as well. We've got the 3 leaves of the clover, and I'm going to stamp the clover 3 times. So we'll have another one coming in from this corner now. So we'll go off the page there. So this is your grass green ink pad. So we've had mowed lawn, grass green, there's a theme there. And we'll lift that off. That's beautiful. Right, so let's put that lid on there. And then let's do a little bit of colouring in here too. So let's then have a look at some pens here. Let's go with this one. So this is just my alcohol markers. And we're going to fill in some colour here. for the stalk there. Now I don't want to lose that detail, so let's just try out how this is going to look. Yeah, we'll use this colour this time, and then we'll just bring in a darker green just for the base of our clover here. So I don't want to lose all of that lovely detail in the stamp. So again, let's go over and blend that through. So we've got a bit of shading going on there too. And this one. Sometimes it's nice just to work all in one colour as well. Just blend that out a little bit. So I am using a white stamping card, which takes the ink really well. It holds the water really well. So you can see there we've just got that blended out nicely. I think we're going to do that for all of our clovers to make those pop. So again, a bit of dark green, can bring it up into the center of your leaf a bit more as well. And then we'll go across here. And again, blend that out with your lighter green. So you don't have to be fantastic at colouring to get some shading effects going on. And because we've used a versifying clay, obviously we can colour straight on here with alcohol markers without the colour bleeding, without losing the crispness of our image. And here we've got the stenciling coming through, so it's giving a little bit of variation on the leaf and a bit of pattern and texture there too. So you can build up your layers. And then we've just got this one down here. So again, back to my darker green. And bring that darker colour up again. And obviously they're not all the same because leaves are not the same in nature, are they? So we've got the darker green down there, following through there. And back to my lighter one. And again, you've got the lovely stenciling coming through the bottom there. Just add that colour there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the different texture popping through there. So then we have got on here, you've got the word clover on here. So let's pop that on our block. And I might go back to the oxide maybe. Let's try it. Let's try it. I want it to be kind of subtle in the background. Oh yeah, that works. That works nicely. So again, ink up. Let's have this one at a different angle coming across there. And because we're working in threes, of course, let's go up here too. Like so, like that. And then what I was going to do is add another sentiment. So in the Crafty Duck sentiment stamps here, we have got good luck. So let's bring in good luck now. Just wipe that off. Take that one off. Let's go back to grass green this time. So I want this sentiment to stand out more. So I've just got a strip of card here. Again, this is your stamping card. So let's pop a good luck down there. So this is Versifying Claire again. Good luck. And let's just trim this down for our sentiment. If you've got my Crafty Duck boxes and banners, then you could die cut a shape for your sentiment to go on. Let's just line that up how, yep, there. Okay. It's a well-used paper trimmer, that one. So that then is going to come into that corner, I think. And I always use up different strips. So that could go across there. I think what I'm going to do with this also is bring my stencil back in and just add a little bit of detail onto here, just with the ink that's left on the brush. So it's very subtle. It may not show up very well on the camera with the light, but just to give a little bit of a pattern in that background. You can just about see that. So what we're going to do with this also is back it onto a green, so we're still staying in those colour tones. Obviously just do check when you're using your pens where you're colouring onto, because you can see the colour is quite meaty. It's come through the back there. So, you know, if you were colouring straight onto your card base, just watch out. Just try all that first. So we're going to pop that onto some green, like a nice grassy green again. And then, is that going to go across? Yeah, so I'll put that on first, unless that one's a bit longer. Yeah, that one's a bit longer, so we're going to use that one. So keep all your offcuts, because you will find a use for those. So that's going to come across there. Just check that straight. Yep. And then we're just going to trim that from behind, she says, not finding her scissors. There we go. Trim that border piece off, and then that's going to go onto our base card there. So this is a 6x6 I'm working on. So this could be a good luck for your driving test, good luck going to uni, good luck in a new job maybe, good luck moving house. So we've got that, and then you see that's going to sit just in that top corner there. And I think I'm just going to 3D foam that up just to raise that up. So we'll pop some 3D foam tape on there, bring that back into view for you. And pop our good luck just in that top corner, like so. And we could maybe put some gems on there, or some glitter perhaps, but I quite like that just as it is. So that was working just in green and making a good luck card there. Thank you for watching.